That'll finish up the lineup, starting 5 for the Bobcats.
Sperry leading scorer for the Bobcats, 13-7 a game. And then you've also got the man Andrew Combs. It was huge last night for the Bobcats at 10.1 a game coming off the bench.
Best sixth man in the region.
It's going to be interesting here to see how the Owls counter the Bobcats here, because the Bobcats' entire starting lineup has more height than the Owls. The only guy that is close is Terry there, and you can see Luke Bellamy's about an inch or so taller than him at this point. So the Owls are definitely going to be challenged tonight on the boards and inside.
Shot going to be teeing it up with Collins here at midcourt for the tip. Ball's up, tip goes to Collins, tips it back to Sperry. Sperry brings the ball in front court for the Bobcats to get things started. Over to Bellamy, now inside to Collins. Dishes back to Turner, who drives, puts up a short jumper, in and out, tips. Saved out of bounds by a shot for the Owls. And Terry handles it and gets the ball up the court for Owsley County, who goes straight to the basket.
John Noble's already going to take a TO here. Defensive mix-up there by the Bobcats, and they allow West Cope to drive to the basket for the first basket of the game.
Terry was able to catch Cope headed to the basket, and nobody in front of him, and he drives inside for the first 2 points in the layup here as the Owls go on top 2-0 over the Bobcats, 7:36 here in the first.
Takes a quick 30, and you know Coach Noble has to be wary here tonight about a hangover from last night. Huge game, huge victory for the Bobcats. I mean, just that it's hard to, you know, until you're in a regional tournament, it's hard to just get that energy back on the next night, because they expended so much last night in the great game with Wolf County.
Lucas Miller and myself were talking last night. You know, it's a hard job for Coach Noble to take care of the talent and the level of athleticism on this team. You know, takes a special coach to handle these guys. Hoskins up inside with it. Answers for the Bobcats.
But there's an example of what the Owls will face all night with the size. And
Collins takes it away. Pass under the basket to Turner for his first 2 points. Bobcats on top 4-2. Terry comes up court. Ball knocked away by Turner. Now to Smith. Smith top of the key inside. And that is shot, and his shot is no good.
Shot with a shot.
Bellamy over to Turner. Cross court to Sperry. Sperry drives the lane, dishes back inside to Collins. Collins back over to an open Jalen Turner for 3, just off the front of the rim. Rebound down to Sperry. Pumps, goes up, shot is up, and we've got a foul.
Are we going to count that?
I don't know.
Oh, we're calling a basket good, and they're calling a foul, an intentional foul, or flagrant
on Hoskins.
So the basket is good by Sperry, and we've got the first on Hoskins.
Combs going to come into the ball game real quick for the Bobcats, and Hoskins will have a seat.
Question is, do we get free throws for the flagrant?
Well, I was going to ask you that. I'm glad you asked me, because I didn't know it.
Well, we're waiting to see how Dirk Flincham directs us here.
Coach Noble going to get an explanation.
Okay, so that's going to put McKendrick Little at the line.
Little will get the free throw shots. First free throw is up. Off the front of the rim, no good for Little.
Another issue, the first game I did with Owsley there with Jenkins, they were like, I think we're around 30% for the free throw line. So hopefully they've had a tad bit of improvement here, but McKendrick Little misses that one. So looks like we got one free throw, and will be Owsley ball here out of that flagrant foul that was called. Okay, well, he's going back again. Okay.
Well, I was confused. I've never seen a.
Thought you get 2 in that situation.
I did too, and Little's going to get the second shot.
That one's way short. Yeah.
Second shot doesn't draw iron for Little. And it will be Owsley ball, I do believe.
The Cat's going to stay in the full court pressure here.
Little to inbound the ball for the Owls. Collins up front against him. Definitely a different pace here tonight than there was last night.
A little bit more laid back.
Little inbounds the ball to Smith. Pass from Smith.
Another turnovers.
Turn the ball over, and Sperry comes up with it, and Sperry puts it in. 6:35 to go in the first. And we got a kick ball by Collins. Bobcats go up 8-2 with that last basket.
Sperry already with 4.
And we got a quick timeout by Coach Terry. Wants to talk to the Owls and draw up a play here as he's got his troops right in front of him.
It's going to be a 30, so. Yeah, Coach Terry got first, of course, that's Xander and Andrew's dad, and first year coaching, so he's got a job in front of him. A lot of turnover in the program from last year, with Andrew Noel moving on, and then Jacob McCoy, his dad going to Buckhorn, so he moved to Buckhorn, and so they've lost basically, other than Little, most of the kids that played last year and Shot are the only two coming back that played a little bit for them last year. So and Cope did a little bit as well. So so they're having to work in a new lineup here.
Big job of rebuilding, but Coach Terry takes a timeout to get a play drawn up. McKendrick Little going to inbound the ball to Smith. Smith gets it back over to Little. Little going to bring it up court for the Owls. Now to Terry. Xander Terry working against Collins. Now over to Smith. Now Cope top the key, dish inside to Little. Little turns. Shot.
Took an extra there.
Yep. A little bit of a fake and made an extra step. Turnover by the Owls. Bobcats will take it out of bounds. Combs inbounds to Sperry.
Wow, Rob looking down at Ty's screen. The Cats are blowing out to the heels. Geez, up by 30 now. Is that right, Ty?
Yep, 86-55. UK with the lead over the Tar Heels.
And couple that with Louisville losing to Western a few moments ago, and be something this week in the Rupp Arena. And there's the man, Andrew Combs.
Mr. Andrew Combs himself comes front and center with his first three-point basket of the night. Cats up 11-2 now. Nice shot by Andrew. Good touch with the ball, and he likes that three-point basket. Smith over to Xander Terry, who steps back about 6 foot behind the arc and answers for the Owls. Nice shot by Terry. Long three-point basket is good. Bellamy working for the Bobcats. Dish over in the corner to Turner, who tips it. Now ball inside to Sperry, goes to the basket off the backboard. That layup is good.
I tell you, I really like this lineup for the Cats here when Combs is on the floor.
Nice assist that time by Christian Collins.
This bunch right here is hard to deal with, I'll tell you.
Combs gives them a little bit of an added speed advantage, and it gives them that advantage behind the three-point arc that you might not get with Bryce. Bryce is able to step out and hit that shot, and Bryce gives you a little something inside that Combs doesn't.
Bryce is a banger.
Bobcats able to work with both of those lineups real well, but I tell you what, Andrew can sure get things done. Jalen Turner with an athletic move across midcourt to save the ball.
There's the lob and the slam.
And the lob, Bellamy picks the ball up off the floor, gets it to Combs, and Combs lobs it to Collins, one of the doctors of dunk on this team. 4:22, Bobcats go up 15-5. Shot that time was no good, and the Bobcats come down with the rebound, come back down the other end of the floor. Tip no good. Bellamy going to put up a short jumper, rattles the rim, and finds a home. 2 points for Bellamy. Figured they would call Sperry for the reach in that time, and I think they're going to get him on Terry.
Comes Bryce back in. Christian going to take a seat. I've not seen Braxton around a little bit. Just a shame that Braxton got hurt in football season. Not back out here on this basketball team.
He was out shooting a little bit with them earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Would
have loved to seen him on this squad as well going forward.
Not seen him out lately, but I've seen him in a few of the practices, and he was here at some of the early games.
Xander.
Turner over to Bellamy now. Bellamy gets set. Back over Turner, top the key. Now back to Bellamy. Open for a long three. No good. Back of the iron. Sperry with a great rebound. Goes up off the backboard and good.
Sperry with 8 already.
The play of Austin Sperry and Jalen Turner last night, Turner wasn't in double figures, but the play of those two, it was witnessed when both of those went out of the game at the same time.
Yeah,
how much it hurt the Bobcats and gave the advantage to the Wolves.
Well, QB1, when he's on the floor, just has such athleticism. He does a lot more than score.
Terry over to Smith now for the Owls. Gets it up court to Smith, now to Cope, who's going to drive inside. Working against Combs and didn't get the basket. Turner comes down with it. Dishes to Sperry under the basket. Back to Hoskins. Goes up off the backboard, and it's good.
Nice job done. Nice position by Bryce Hoskins, right in the right spot to receive that. Good hands.
Smith now works in against Combs. Blocked by Turner. Nice block that time, and they're going to get, as Cope drives to the basket, I think they're going to get a reach-in foul on Jalen Turner.
Yep. He tried to poke away from behind, and they caught him.
Cope was with a nice move. He's going to come out of the game, and Andrew Terry is going to come in. Kendrick Little inbound the ball for the Owls. Gets it to Smith now. Now back to Andrew Terry, top of the key. Now to Schott over on the right wing. Dribbles in the free throw line over to Kendrick Little. Now to Xander Terry at midcourt. Now back to Terry. Now to Little. Little thought about the shot, kicks it back out to Schott, and he goes from the free throw line, no good. Rebound down to Sperry. Owls trying to set up a little bit of offense that time. Cross court pass to Combs by Bellamy. Combs with another three from the left corner. That's 2 for Combs tonight. Beautiful shot by Andrew. 25-5 now, 20-point lead for the Bobcats. Combs with a big rebound. Ball up the court to Sperry. Sperry works. What a pass to Bellamy. Dishes inside to Sperry. Another 2-point basket for Sperry off the backboard. He's went to work inside.
I tell you what, he's playing with such energy tonight, man. It is. We talked about any hangover. It's not evident in Austin Sperry at all.
Well, the kid eats, sleeps, and dreams about basketball. So Terry, Xander drove the lane against Turner. Shot was no good. Long
nice
pass
by Bryce. Sperry went up and tried for the slam and shot, said none of that, so it'll be a foul on shot.
Long pass by the QB to the receiver.
Was that Jalen?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Bryce.
Maybe it was Hoskins.
Well, let's see if I've got a delay here.
Yeah, rewind. Instant replay.
We never did get to that point of doing the instant replays, did we? Yeah.
Ty's looking the opposite direction. He doesn't want any more work to do.
Hey, I'll tell you, but I will make this comment right now. Austin Sperry last night and so far tonight, 2 for 2 already, has greatly improved his free throw shooting. Looked good at the free throw line last night. You know, I mean, just a freshman. Wow, unlimited future for this young man.
That's free throw by Sperry is good. That'll make it 29-5, 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Bobcats with a commanding lead. Xander Terry brings it up against the pressure of the Bobcats. Now over to Smith. Over to Andrew Terry. Now pass intended to Burns. Knocked away by Jalen Turner. Turner dish over to Combs. Now to Collins, who's been kind of quiet here tonight. Cross-court pass to Bellamy for a 3. Beautiful shot by Luke Bellamy. Young man was hot in the first quarter last night. Ball tipped away. Collins comes up with it off the hand of Burns. Bellamy goes to work. Over in the corner to Combs, who's open for 3 again.
Wow.
Same shot, opposite side of the court. Same result.
He has not drawn rim yet on any of those 3.
It's 3 for Andrew Combs here tonight.
And you know what? I mean, Andrew, a junior this year. I mean, this group with just Jalen as a senior.
Yeah.
You know, and Jalen said did just what Luke said last night when I rewatched. He did what seniors do. He wins ball games. Right. That's what he did last night.
Kendrick Little steps up, uses the backboard for that one, and gets the 3 for the Owls. Bellamy now over to Turner. In the corner to Combs. Combs looks inside to Collins. Collins cross court to Bellamy. He's going to put up another 3. Rims out, but nice rebound by Jalen Turner there for the putback for the Bobcats. Right position, right time. Great rebound and a great putback by Jalen. Xander Terry now goes to work off the pick of McKendrick Little. Now back to Little, top of the key, over to Smith. Smith drives in the lane, working against Bellamy. Kicks it back to Little. Now in the corner to Andrew Terry. Puts up a three off the backboard, no good. Hoskins comes down with the rebound. Bellamy launches it from half court. Just catches the front of the rim. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with a score of 37-8. Bobcats with a commanding lead over the Owsley County Owls at this point. We'll take a quick break and be back after this commercial, folks.
The team at Appalachian Wireless wants to say thank you as they kick off the holidays with a special event, the Appalachian Wireless 30th Anniversary Holiday Sale. Appalachian Wireless is celebrating 30 years, and we want to say thank you with a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in-store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale and giveaway. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
So in for the Bobcats, we have Isaac Bellamy and Caden Turner and Blake Ritchie at this point, along with Andrew Combs and Bryce Hoskins. Andrew Terry working over to Shot. Now to Xander Terry. Now to back to Burns, top of the key. Now to Terry, now to Shot. And
his feet. Well, scoring in the first quarter there for the Bobcats had led by Sperry with 13, Combs with 9, 5 for Bellamy, 4 for Hoskins, 4 for Turner, and 2 for Christian Collins. And I'd say many of those young men's night may be over.
Yeah. Al's that time trying to get some offense working, and Cope just moved his feet, called for the turnover. Bobcats go to work on this end. Did you see Isaac Bellamy put up the three?
Knocks it down.
Cool, calm, and collected, Isaac Bellamy.
The shootist.
Xander Terry working against Andrew Combs, top of the key. Terry dishes over. Now over in the corner to Shot. Now to Cope. Now to Andrew Terry. Back to Xander. Shot going to drive the lane. Off the backboard, no good, but I think the foul is going to be called on Bryce Hoskins.
Going to be 2 on Bryce. Good thing about this Breathitt team with that first 6 there come in, plus and Isaac Bellamy is going to get some minutes in big games as well. But I tell you what, they can play about any style.
Yeah.
When you've got Big Bryce in the middle, they can go out and bang. With Jalen and his toughness as well, and Sperry's toughness as well. But and then when you get that smaller lineup and more quicker lineup in, man, can they go?
Yeah.
And they can shoot from the wings too. So it's going to be an exciting year.
It's nice to have the options. Coach John Noble's got the options this year. Shot's free throw is good. Combs gets the ball up the court quick. Ritchie over to Bellamy. Bellamy back to Combs. Drives the lane off the backboard. Good. Andrew showing that he likes to take it inside too.
Yeah. You don't really realize it because Andrew plays on the interior, but what is he, 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, he's got good size.
Big boy. Fantastic baseball player as well.
Xander Terry over to Cope. Now to Andrew Terry, knocked away by Blake Ritchie. Andrew able to hold on to it. Andrew now to Cope. Inside the Shot. Want to drive against Hoskins. Goes up off the backboard. Shot's no good.
Good Bryce for his third.
Hoskins going to draw another foul. Be 3 for him.
Well, Bryce is getting his money's worth here, and then knowing he's going to be checking out. Tell you what, Hoskins and incredible talent on the football field as well, Rob.
Yes, he's one of those kids that can play about anywhere you need him to on the football field. And he does a lot for this basketball team that goes unnoticed as far as rebounding and defensive work that Bryce is so good at. Pass intended for Sperry. Going to be picked up and be called for over and back.
Thought it was a tip at one point.
I did too. The Wildcats of Kentucky have a 95-63 lead right now.
Apparently Hubert Davis doesn't like defense.
Hoping to silence a lot of those critics that picked them to not win against the Tar Heels. Xander Terry with a nice move to the basket for the Owls. Drives the lane, goes up. 2 points for the Owls. That'll make it 42-13. Ritchie over to Isaac Bellamy. He's going to drive, kick it out to Combs. Combs now takes a turn. Over in the corner to Blake Ritchie, who shoots the three off the backboard. No good, but a nice rebound by Combs. Over to Bellamy. Now back to Combs. Inside to Sperry. Sperry works. Turns. Shot no good. Nice rebound by Caden Turner. Put back no good. Ball that time was blocked by Shot on Turner's second effort. Cope with it now for the Owls. Inside to Shot. Working against Bellamy and Ritchie. Takes it away on the ground, gets it to Bellamy, who comes up the lane for the Bobcats. Kick to Combs in the corner for three, no good. Turner there for the putback, and Caden Turner under the basket going to draw the foul. 5:05 to go here before halftime. That foul is going to be on Cope of the Owls. That'll send Caden Turner to the line for his first batch of free throws here tonight. First shot by Caden Turner is good, nothing but net. We got Smith and Little back into the ball game for the Owls. Caden Turner's second free throw is up and just hit the front of the rim, no good. Xander Terry brings it up for the Owls, working against Blake Ritchie. Now over to Andrew Terry, back to Xander. Xander trying to get some offense working. Over to Little, now back to Andrew Terry, to Xander, now to Smith. Over to Shot in the corner. Pass inside to Terry, goes up under the basket and good. Owls able to get a little offense working that time, and Xander made a cut in the lane. Smith found him for 2 points.
Nice cut there by Xander.
Bellamy for three, no good. Rebound down to Smith. Smith gets it across midcourt for the Owls. Now to Xander Terry. Spins on Blake Ritchie, puts up a shot from the right elbow, and it's good for Xander Terry. 43-17, Bobcats still with the lead over the Owls. Bellamy. 3-point shots, no good. Rebound by Ritchie. Now to Sperry. Sperry going to put up a three.
Good.
And it's good. Turns around with a smile on his face, like you said. No hangover in that young man today from last night's ball game.
16 already on the night. You know, once Sperry really works and refines that outside shot, it'll be unstoppable.
Hard to guard a young man like that that's so good anywhere on the court.
Well, he can basically get to the rim right now when he wants to. You know, when he starts making jumpers, look at this, look at that. I mean, on cue. I mean, he's so athletic. He can do what he wants in the air. I mean, when he gets that jumper down, man, what a talent.
Shot over to Terry, who's going to step up and put up a three. Rims out, no good. Turner comes down with it, brings the ball up the court. Now over in the corner to Blake Ritchie. Ritchie going to drive. Puts up a floater, no good. Caden Turner there for the rebound and the putback. I'll tell you what, Turner is good under the basket. Caden just really has a knack for knowing right where he needs to be under the basket, and he's always good for the rebound and the putback.
It's really beefed up this year, too. Added a lot of muscle. You know, last year in that regional game, big lift against Knott Central there. So look for big minutes coming from Caden this year, hopefully.
Coach Nobles had the Bobcats putting in the work in the weight room and showing off.
Got a full.
We'll take a quick break and pay some bills, and we'll be right back after this one.
People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Folks, we are back, 2:47 before the half. Bobcats with a commanding 50-17 lead over the Owsley County Owls at this point. I guess if you wanted to talk offense with the Bobcats, you have to mention Austin Sperry, young man putting on a show here tonight, clinic under the basket, and then steps back and hits the three.
18 already for Austin, of course. Leads the team 14, if I'm not mistaken, 13-7 a game. And, again, second-year freshman, as we'll say, Senate Bill 128 freshman, going to have a great career here in blue, here and on the football field as well.
Xander Terry goes to work for the Owls, cross midcourt. Got a couple of subs in for the Owls. Shot over in the corner, working against Collins. Dishes back out top of the key to Xander Terry. Like Foster and Reed in the ball game for the Owls.
And while we got just a second, I want to give a shout out to our man Bobby Bowling, athletic director over in Owsley County. Wish him the best. A few health issues going on right now, and thank Bobby for everything he does for BSN there at Owsley County, and runs a great program. We appreciate him. Instrumental last year. We spent a lot of time, Ty and I did last year at Owsley County for the All-A and some other games, and I want to thank Bobby for everything he does, along with Deron Mays acting AD right now.
Little inbound the ball for Terry. Terry gets it across midcourt quick for the Owls, working against Ritchie. Going to drive inside the lane. Stop, puts up the shot. Basket is going to be waved off. And a foul, I believe, was on
Ritchie.
Blake Ritchie.
Yep.
Jackson Hamilton going to check in the ball game for Isaac Bellamy.
And last basket there was by Bellamy in the lane. I think I talked over that, Rob.
That's fine. Xander Terry dishes to shot inside, working against Caden Turner and Collins. Basket was no good. Luke Bellamy across midcourt for the Bobcats. Over to Hamilton, puts up the three, in and out. Young man put some work in last night.
He sure did. We were leaving here about 9:45, and they were setting up the shooting machine. His dad, Jeff, had him out there, and he and Coach Abner ready to go.
Shot inside under the basket, no good. Little can't hang on to it. Out of bounds, turnover to the Bobcats. 1:32 to go here before the half. Hamilton will be inbounding the ball for the Bobcats.
Let's say thanks to our man Darren back over on the camera tonight. Folks, give us your comments on the new camera. It looks a lot better.
Ritchie puts up a long three. That's good. Nice shot by Blake Ritchie. Yeah, give us some comments, folks. Let us know what you think about the camera and the camera work from Mr. Darren Back. Long three-point basket by Wes Cope is good for the Owls. That'll make it 55-20. 1 minute to go before the half. Hamilton kicks out to Bellamy. Cross court to Collins. Now back to Bellamy. Top of the key to Hamilton. Ritchie now to Collins. Hamilton will take the three, and he's good for that one.
Jackson.
He's got a great future. He really does. He's got a great shot.
Sure does.
He's gonna pay dividends for this Bobcat team. 34 seconds before the half. 58-20. Wes Cope working against Jackson Hamilton. Now to Foster. Foster over to Xander Terry. Terry working against Luke Bellamy right up under the basket. No good, but Bellamy be called for the foul. Xander Terry goes to the line for his first free throw. Shot is up. Rims out. Looked good, but took a jump off the back of the iron and came out. Terry toes the line for his second free throw. Shot is up, and that one's good. Nothing but net. 58-21. 20 seconds to go before the half. Ritchie brings the ball across midcourt for the Bobcats. Now to Collins. Cross court to Bellamy. Back to Collins. Hamilton to Ritchie. Bellamy looks inside, now comes back out to Ritchie. Ritchie works, dish back to Bellamy to turn it right under the basket at the buzzer.
Count it.
And it's good. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here from the Fairce Woods Coliseum, where the Breathitt Bobcats have a 60-21 lead over the Owsley Owls. Folks, we'll be back in just a few minutes after these commercials.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Appalachian Wireless wants to say thank you as they kick off the holidays with a special event, the Appalachian Wireless 30th Anniversary Holiday Sale. Appalachian Wireless is celebrating 30 years, and we want to say thank you with a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in-store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale and giveaway. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking